In this video, we are going to be showing you how to replace your rear tail lamp assembly. Now there is going to be some wiring that we're going to have to deal with for this, but before we get to that, let's start by opening the tailgate and making our way to our two 10mm headed mounting bolts. Remove the pair. Go ahead and grab onto that assembly, give it a little tug rearward. We'll remove that lamp assembly, hang it to the side, make our way underneath the rear of the vehicle to start disconnecting the wiring. Now, safely underneath the rear of the vehicle, you're going to be looking for the frame. On the frame, you're going to find a wiring harness that looks like this. We'll use a trim tool and carefully pop the wiring harness away from the frame location. Now once you have it off of there, go ahead and disconnect this. You can do that by squeezing on this square tab right where my thumb is. Squeeze that, separate the two parts. If you have trouble squeezing it, you can also try gently prying with a small screwdriver. Once you have it apart, give it a quick check for corrosion. Once you have it apart, follow the wire all the way up to the tail lamp. You'll find it's held in place with two areas. There's one right here and one on the other side of the frame. We'll use our trim tool to separate it. Follow the wire to the other side of the frame. You'll find the mounting point right about here. Pop that free as well. Now we can take that wiring harness and start putting it up through the hole in the body of the vehicle. Grab that wiring. There it is, friends. Now that we have the tail lamp out of the way, let's continue on to removing these two pieces. You can use a trim tool or some cutting pliers. Do the same to the other. Now it's time to install our brand new tail lamp assembly. Let's have a look from the back side. You can tell it came with brand new wiring and it came with brand new mounting hardware. Let's take this wiring and slide it through the hole in the body. Go ahead and bring it all the way down there. Now, as I get this closer, you're going to notice that it has this rubber mount. Now, if you were to look at the rubber mount, along where my fingers are, there's a little groove, goes all the way around. You want to make sure that that groove is where the body is. The body needs to sit directly in that groove. We'll just carefully place this up into position and gently press it in. Now we can start lining this up. Pay attention to the backside here. We have our two little alignment pitons, and you have the holes in the body where they need to line up with and press into. Get both of those lined up and give it a loving bonk. Now we'll press in along the rear and line up our two mounting bolt holes. Start in both of your mounting bolts and then snug them up. Grab that lamp, make sure it's completely secured. Now from underneath the vehicle, let's go ahead and grab onto that wiring harness. We're going to pull it up and over the frame. Once you get it above the frame, we'll continue on by connecting it in. Listen for a click to make sure it's completely secure. After that, you want to make sure that you remount it into the frame so that's secure as well. There we are. Now let's just double check that wiring. You want to make sure that you secure that coming along the body. If your clips happen to have broken, just use a wire tie of some sort. Get this one in position and do the same thing. All right. Alright, so now that you have it installed, just go ahead and test it real quick. Make sure you test those brake lights, your directional, running lights, and reverse. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.